Hi, welcome back everyone. I'm Chris Devey from CJD Networking Tutorials, and today we are going to be talking about extended access control lists. I've done a tutorial before on standard access control lists or ACLs, and now we are going to talk about extended ACLs. So the main difference between an extended and a standard ACL is the extended ACL gives us a few more options. So the first option is it gives us the option to put a destination as well as a source IP address. So if we look at this network in front of us here, we've got a PC here and we've got a destination server here. With a standard list, all we could do was really on this router block the source IP from going to that server. Now that's quite limited, so now what we can do is actually block the source and destination IPs on that rule. So in this scenario here, we could allow the host to get to this server but not to this server, for example, where before if we put the rule here to block this host, it wouldn't be able to get to either server because we're just blocking it from coming in. So the good thing here is we can block source IPs or destination IPs depending if we're going outbound or inbound. We can also specify the type of protocol we're using, so we can specify whether we are using UDP or TCP, ICMP, or we can capture all of that traffic with just a simple IP. So we can specify our protocols, our source and destination addresses, and we can also specify our port numbers. So we can specify we want to block a port 80, for example, for web traffic, but allow other traffic. And those are the three main things, the three main differences: protocol, port numbers, and source and destination IP. So let's go right into this router here and configure an extended access list. So into configure terminal mode, and we are going to create an access list in exactly the same way as we do with a standard list. So we are going to type commands IP access list, and we are going to put in whether it's standard or extended, as you can see by the two options listed here. So let's go to extended, and we want to give it a name, and I'm going to call this one deny www. So I'm going to deny this server's IP here, sorry, this host or this PC's IP. So let's go with a deny. We want to deny the type of protocol, so we're denying TCP traffic in this case from host 192.168.0.10, and we want to deny it to host 10.10.0.100, which is the destination server here. We want to deny traffic that is equal to www, which is port 80. So it will have a list of well-known ports in here where you can just specify the name of the port rather than just a number to make it a bit easier. So now we've added that, we will just do an allow or a permit IP traffic. So IP captures all traffic including UDP, ICMP and TCP, and do an any source to any destination. So let's look at our access list. So show access list, and here it is. Now it's not actually doing anything until we assign it to an interface, and the important thing with an extended access list is we should place it closest to the source IP as possible. In this case, it will be, we've only got one router here, so we're going to put it on the inbound interface of this network here. So what we'll do is we'll go into config mode again, select the interface FA0/0, and we will type in exactly the same as we do with a standard list, which is IP access group, and we'll specify the name of the access list, and we will say in for inbound, because we are stopping traffic getting onto that router. One of the main reasons for stopping that traffic at the closer to the source is really to not allow for traffic to traverse the network, taking up resource and bandwidth, when we can just block it before it even gets to the network. So that's the best practice there. Now let's come out of our config and we can give that rule a try. So we'll go to our PC here and we'll try and ping our server IP first, and we should get a response from this because we aren't blocking ICMP, we are just blocking port 80 traffic. So router's just having a look. Here it goes, it's found it, it is replying, and it's not blocking. So we should have a permit on our rule for that. So let's just go back to our router and show access list. We've got 4 matches here for that rule here. So it's ignored that first one because the important thing is it has to match everything on there. It has to match that it's TCP, it's coming from this IP to this IP, and it is port 80 traffic. If it doesn't match any of those rules, it will just ignore it and go to the next line, which it has done. So now we are going to, let's do a telnet session to that port 80. So we are simulating web traffic by opening a connection to port 80, and it will time out, it will block. There we go, connection timed out. So let's go back to our rule, check it again, and now we can see we've got 12 matches. So it's tried a few times there before it has connection timed out. So to contrast that with the other PC on that same network, we'll do the same thing. We can do a ping to the server, get a reply. We'll see those 4 packets again, so that should now be 8. Here we go, 8 packets here. But this time, when we do a telnet from this IP to 10.10.0.100 on port 80, we can see it says open, and what it will do now is match the permit rule again. Here's 10, but we still remained at 12 for this deny, so we know that the deny rule is working just for that other host. So that's it really for extended access lists. There's a lot more to them which I'll cover in another video, but for today is a very excuse me, basic introduction into extended access lists. So to summarize, the main things here really are compared to a standard access list is that we can now specify destination IP, we can specify what protocol we want to use, and we can specify what port numbers we want to use. So that makes it a lot more powerful and a lot more useful, and in real life you'll probably be using the extended access lists a lot more than you would do a standard access list. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Post your comments below, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers guys, thanks, bye.